I mean, I do have one thing that I did want to say.
What's that?
I really hope Joe gets a world title reign. I know he's not winning against MJF, but Samoa Joe is so incredible, and it's funny to me that people said he was washed up, and like watching him in AEW, that guy is nowhere near washed up.
I think for him it was a lot because there was a time period at his age in which he was getting injured a lot, where he was just consistently injured
Uh,
and he was doing more backstage stuff. But what would you count as a world title win for him? Is Ring of Honor world title too low?
no, yeah, AEW world title. I don't want Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor world title is basically like that's like below the TNT belt.
I want to see him do it. Considering his age and who we have going now, where it's a long thing, I don't know where that window's gonna be. I hope maybe Adam Cole's gonna eventually be champion, right?
Right.
Probably in the next two people, right?
Yeah. And so yeah, he's if he's not next, then he's the person after the next person.
So
But
if
yeah,
it
definitely.
so if it's not Joe, because it doesn't have to be Joe now, it could still be Joe months from now.
Hmm.
If it's Adam Cole that takes it from MJF, Joe,
And
especially
yeah,
with
Joe
this going
winning it
on right
from him.
now, it'll be a
Yeah, I can see
crime.
that.
I want to see Joe get one too. It feels like there's a couple of people that all kind of fit in that same boat. Like him and Danielson are the same way. Should
Hmm.
Danielson have it? Could he have a championship reign? Is he that damn good? Yes. Will he? I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, I kind of don't think. I think after he dropped that bomb of basically he's wrapping it up in the next year. Um, I think what he's gonna do is he's just gonna try and get every dream match that he can out of the way. That's why he was like, "All right, let me get these dream matches out of the way." Zack Saber Jr., come on, buddy.
And if there's anyone that deserves like two matches, like how we know with Okada, there has to be another one. If
Right.
there's anyone like that where there's got to be two, say Osprey as an example.
Yeah.
He can win the belt from Osprey, have a major championship, just to turn around and lose it to Osprey again, like 3, 4, or 6 months later, whenever they face off again.
Yeah, definitely, bruv.
But but outside that, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't need a championship. He's also been WWE like champion, top of the thing.
Yeah.
Yo, I
Yeah.
want that for
Joe
Joe.
didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Joe looks like a champion. He looks like a champion. He's an incredible talker. His matches are never even like his matches are usually good, not even okay. Like usually I'm because I have yet to watch a Samoa Joe match in AEW that I'm like, yeah, that was okay. Usually I'm like, that was good.
Right? Um, with him, yeah, it feels like it'll be a crime if he doesn't have to have a major championship. But he fits the role of monster heel champion so well.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
use him to build somebody else over even if you need to. So if he takes it from Cole and goes to Joe, maybe by that time we're turning back around to Ricky being a face again or something like that, you know? Like he can try to elevate somebody.
oh, that's another person. How long do you think it is before Ricky Starks is in there? I feel like the I feel like it was going to be a while because I'm almost convinced that CM Punk was going to be the next champion.
So here's the question I would ask you about Ricky Starks. Do you think his first championship run should be as a heel or a babyface?
I honestly like him more as a heel, or at the very least, if he doesn't just go straight babyface, like do the tweener thing, because I like when he's an asshole. It's more fun.
I mean, he could be an asshole, just like how The Rock was an asshole to babyface.
Yeah, but yeah, when Ricky went full babyface, he was not an asshole anymore. And that was part of what I liked about his character is that he's this cocky asshole.
So it's tough and it really boils down to probably that because if he's gonna win as a face, you got a feeling that there needs to be a monster heel champion in front of him.
Yeah,
Versus if he does it as a heel, he can do sneaky, cheating, whatever kind of thing he did at any given time.
yeah, yeah. I think. But yeah, I like him as a heel, but I could definitely see his rise coming as a face, though.
He end of 2024, start 2025.
Okay.
Because we just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
narrowed down to
That is
who makes sense as the next like couple champions.
yep. Yeah, yeah. Because MJF's gonna hold it through this whole. Even though I'm convinced that he's signed an extension forever ago, like that he's gonna hold the title through this whole bidding war of 2024 story, and then somebody's gonna beat him like right after that,
Or
or
like
during that story,
the last show of 2023.
something like that. Like, so yeah, he's got to hold the belt until the end of the year for sure.
What if the last like Dynamite of 2023, PK comes out and is like, can't have you be a free agent and be my champion, so gauntlet match.
Ooh.
And you can build MJF because he can get through a number of people and you can really tell that story before somebody finally hits him. And depending on how you line up the opponents, knowing that one of them could take it, like if you're sitting there, hey, and it's like, here comes Danielson, and you're like, shit, he could win. But then MJF somehow wins, and you're losing your fucking mind, and then out walks Ricky Starks, and you're like, he could do it. Like, you as long as all of them are credible, it could be one hell of a story part.
Yep. Yeah, and then
Joe comes
the
out.
other thing is I gotta know when it's time for Swerve. You gotta put a belt on that man. Like at this point, I don't really care which one, but you gotta put a belt on that man.
All right, so Mox operated as a babyface tonight, partially, because he was in Cincinnati and he bled. If there's ever an alignment where it works out, because at this point we both kind of agree, like, fuck the TNT title.
Yeah.
If he could be the one to take it from the international from Mox, that'd be a hell of a thing for him still.
Oh yeah. That would be huge. Because, I mean, the international title is, like we said, the international title, it's proven now that that is the secondary title, and the TNT is the third.